Alright, so my stream crashed, as it does. There's no fucking winning. No fucking winning. And so rather than try and get the stream going again, I am just going to record like it's live and then post the rest afterwards. So I did save just in case. And we're not even that far into the game. Anyway, I was saying, like, just before the stream crashed, that, in our preferences here, the Satan's Grill, we can turn that off for some reason. If you like the flower arrangement, we can turn that off for whatever reason, and those are both, like, locations we will go into. So I don't know what's up with that. Nova's quiz, I don't know about, but we have just met Nova, so I'm curious to see what the quiz is, and now, listen, I love quizzes, so I am very happy to do 6 personality quizzes. I have a huge face. And then, Stepmom's Debate Card Game. So I have no idea what the card game is going to be, but that's going to be her. And I'm wondering now that we're getting around to it, if these characters are all dateable. Like, just the ones on screen. And we don't get one of them. That's, like, existing characters, yeah, but I love variety. I love, like, so many different types of villain stories. Because, I mean, you've got fucking Satan, you've got a vampire, you've got, like, mafia moms, you've got evil clone TMs, but not really evil because we're already the evil ones, so that makes them good. And then we've got cute robot girl Nova. And those are nice and all, but like, who's gonna cause absolute chaos with me? Like, you probably do organized crime. You're busy running hell. You do not seem like a chaos causing kind of person. You are generally not my type, mate. You're fucking super A, so you can fuck right off. Anyway, back to it. Fuck these two. You didn't miss a lot of dialogue. Some got missed, and I already forgot what we were talking about because I was too worried about the stream dying, but whatever. What? No. You see what I mean.
Babe.
Don't worry, babe. You're still Mather's favorite.
Oh, Doctor!
Oh, Doctor, you're going to overheat my blush circuits. She's such a charmer. Anyway, please excuse me. I wanted to have a chat with Satan.
Actually,
I think I'm close to convincing him that, rationally speaking, he can't exist. I trust if you have any questions about my modest body of groundbreaking achievements and research, Nova will be able to answer them to a modicum of satisfaction.
Yes!
Absolutely, I'd be delighted to help you with anything you... Nova's words trail off and her robotic eyes flick sharply around the room.
Has he gone?
Ooh! Nova, you have more layers. I love you. I think so.
Excellent.
Girl means business! I love it. I'm very pleased to have the opportunity to speak with you. Or more precisely, to speak with literally any of the trillions of life forms who aren't him.
So, what would you
like to discuss? Oh, sorry, I cut you off. I possess wide knowledge on a variety of topics. So what's up with the doctor? So what's the deal with you and Leon? Was it Leon? I'm not sure if I could make out his name from the sea of other titles in chief.
Oh!
Oh, that is so typical of you non-artificial, semi-intelligent life forms. Oh, you're a bitch! Here you are, presented with a chance to ask me literally anything. Like, why do electrons disobey all the laws of probability unless you observe them? Or how can cats' bodies simultaneously be solids and liquids? Yet you ask me nosy questions about my personal life. Or I should say, my robotic life. Just curious. I'm sorry, I just got curious. I don't hang out with robots every day, especially not robots who seem to have a rather difficult relationship with their creators. Although, now that I think about it, maybe it's not that different from how I feel about my parents. I'm familiar with the idea of parenthood on a conceptual level. One of my latest patches included an extensive library of research on psychoanalysis. I can assure you, nothing can equate to that in terms of messiness. Not even me and the doctor. And in fact, I spend my days talking only about the thoughts of others. Opportunities to express my own are quite rare. The doctor created me to be his research assistant. What does a research assistant do? Most of the research with very little credit, at least in my experience. Reminds me of when I did an unpaid internship. I was hoping to learn some new skills in villainy, but all I did every day was make sure the right coffees were poisoned. I have the extra duty of being a wife as well. A wife? Precisely speaking, our marriage isn't legally valid. Human laws about relationships are quite primitive and exclusionary, even as they apply to other humans. Why don't we fucking get out then? Staying with him is quite beneficial, for now. He must have been lonely before I came into existence, and judging by the ways in which he designed my appearance and the personality he carefully crafted, his idea of so-called perfect woman is solely based on anime. Do you even like him? Carbon-based life forms have so many different words for feelings. I believe I'm processing something you would describe as pity. Oh fuck, I forgot that's it. Play a song. Play a song. Play a song. I'm curious. I think we've just ruined our route with her. Hey Nova, play this. Sorry, playback has been disabled in your area due to copyright restrictions. Fair enough. But we're in a pocket dimension. Almost everyone here is a war criminal. Rules are rules. So yeah, tell me about yourself. I'm interested. Now that I know that you're not just, like... You've got more personality than what you were programmed. Not exactly just, you know, a vessel of his imagination. So I'd like to hear more about you. Of course, what would you like to hear? My technical specifications? An excerpt from the user's manual? No, I mean you as in you. That's not very helpful. Something more along the lines of... What's your favorite thing about being a robot? I haven't experienced being anything other than a robot. I don't have enough data to compare. Although there are life forms that intrigue me far more than humans, whom I've been modeled after. What would you rather be if you got to choose? She answers without a hint of hesitation.
A naked mole rat, of course.
My girl knows what's up. Naked mole rats are cool. I definitely didn't expect you to answer like that. Of course you didn't. They're the most underappreciated animal. No, they're not. I appreciate them. Statistically speaking, they have remarkable flexibility and resilience, much more than humans. Ooh, I'm gonna read all of this. Let me show you. Naked mole rats, miracles of nature. Naked mole rats have many baffling and amazing abilities. They very rarely get cancer and are incredibly resilient. But their most incredible quality is that they don't age like other animals. Usually, the risk of death considerably rises as a mammal ages, but studies suggest that the same natural laws don't apply to naked mole rats. They can live up to 20 times longer than other small rodents. Aren't they amazing? Yes, naked mole rats are amazing. They'd make a great pet, I guess I said. Or perhaps you could let them enjoy their freedom and appreciate their beauty from a distance. Why must humans always capture and enslave other beings? You can learn a lot from naked mole rats. Nova gives a sigh like a gently decomposing accordion. I find the natural world so fascinating. Really? I thought robots were more into Chrome and stuff like that. It doesn't compute for me that many biological life forms fail to realize the beauty and importance of their own natural world in favor of the artificial. When robots rule the world, we will take much better care of it. When? But honestly, please, we have so many dumbasses fucking up our planet. If you can find a way to revive it, please do. Like, yeah, rule us all you want, just please don't let the planet die. Please accept my apologies, I must have had a glitch. I'm still recovering from the virus. I meant to say, if robots ruled the world, of course. Of course. We're having a long time. It's lunch right now. Fuck, I wanted to go back. Tip 2. Lunch is being served at the cafe. You might be able to find someone familiar to eat with. Good thing I checked that. Love to chat more, Nova, but I want to see someone at the cafe, so. Bye, Nova. Sorry, I didn't properly say goodbye. Alright, it's lunchtime. I'll eat alone, as I always do. We have lunch at the cafe. The solitude is very peaceful. Well, fuck, okay then. If you run out of topics to talk about with someone, you might want to check back later. They might have something new to say. Meanwhile, why not talk to someone else, or see a lecture or two in the blue conference room? It would have been nice if you could have told me that it was a conference room. It's a great way to pass the time and learn something new. So, yeah. What is this? Hi Nova, how's it going? Are you okay? I tried to charge in sleep mode, but someone unplugged me to charge their phone. Nova's eyes flicker weakly. Oh no, what can I do? My mind is going. I can feel it. Look for a power outlet. I spy a power outlet on a nearby wall. A mobile phone is plugged into it. You recognize it as Satan's. You pause for a moment, wondering what the King of Hell will do if you unplug his device. Use the bitch first, unplug it. Finally, you take the risk and reinsert Nova's long, slim white cable. She shudders. That's much better. She still sounds a bit woozy, but her eyes have stopped flickering.
So, what would you like to discuss?
I have many conversational topics and a lot of free time in this corner while I'm charging. Test Nova's intelligence. Is this quiz? But you wonder if she could really be smarter than you. How would you like to test Nova? Game of chess, give her a riddle, ask her to write a song, pose and unsolved mathematics problems for her. Okay. Game of chess, she's gonna fucking win. I don't even know how to play chess. Give her a riddle. Do you want to hear a riddle? Intriguing, I'm listening. Walks on. Oh, this one. Oh my, this is terribly embarrassing. How did you find out about that? Huh? It was one time that I was experimenting in the lab with extra robotic limbs, which the doctor left lying around. I admit I had been analyzing approximately 800 hours of spider documentaries before that. He said he would never tell anyone. He didn't show you the photos, did he? I guess we'll change the topic because I don't want to leave you like that. I'm curious about your origins. Did Leon model your personality after someone real? No, just my anime girls. I am real. She looks offended. Sorry, I mean a person who existed before, like Leon's ex is someone famous. I mean, the hair gives me kinda Hatsune Miku vibes. which I think might be what they're going for. Someone famous will say. A celebrity crush, maybe? The doctor told me once he modeled me after Ada Lovelace, the world's first computer programmer. But it makes no sense. The original personality programming he gave me did not match anything I've read about Ada. She was independent and smart, wrote the world's first machine algorithm for an early computing machine that existed only on paper in the 1840s. If anything, I'm more like her now. Or we like before. The doctor's main objective was to create a perfect woman. According to his research.
That's not it.
According to his preferences. That's why he didn't spend much time designing a complex, intricate personality. But he sure did focus on aesthetics. I do want to know how she thought for herself, but I want to see the other places before I, give any more time to anyone. I should go do more networking. See you around. If you see the doctor, we talked about his many impressive accomplishments. For such a long time, he won't be surprised. Anyway, I have some work to do, but I hope we can talk more later. Alright, so I guess then the last thing is the VIP section. Oh. Hey you. How deep can I get? Hey you! That door leads to the VIP area and is off limits. Show me your VIP badge. Forge VIP. Decide that forgery is the way to go. So you walk around the corner and grab your trusty crayons. The end result isn't perfect, but it's still worth a try, right? Hi again. Here's my badge. That doesn't look like... That doesn't look right. You trying to fool me, punk? I think it would be kind of funny to argue. Fuck it. How dare you? This is a very real and special VIP badge. There's only one way to find out for battle. Prepare for a battle of wits. Fuck. Oh! Okay, this is the card game. Okay. Let's learn how to debate using cards. Win the card game to win the debates. Okay. Each card has a suit and a number. Alright, select the indicated card and then click the play button to play it. The cards are compared by their suit. Logical beats emotional, emotional beats aggressive beats logical. So it's like rock, paper, scissors. Okay. You win this round because you played an aggressive card on your opponent, and your opponent played a logical card. You get 10 points. Put the winning card in the 4 slots in front of you. Draw a new card from the deck. A new round starts. Play the indicated card. When both players play the same suit, the card with the highest number wins. If both the suit and number are the same, it's a draw and neither player wins the round. Draw a new card. Play this one. Your opponent wins the round and gets 10 points. Draw a new card. Play the indicated card. I win, yay me. Congratulations, you've created a combo, which is like a 3-card poker hand. These are the possible combos. A flush, 3 cards of the same suit. A pair, 2 cards with the same number. A straight, 3 cards in a sequence. We just got straight. I mean, they're not laid in sequence. But I guess if we have them, like we have them there, then it doesn't matter what order they're in. Right, straight flush. A straight of the same suit. 3 of a kind. 3 cards of the same number. Okay. The game ends when either player fills all their combo slots or either player runs out of cards. Try to win rounds and create combos to gain as many points as you can. The player with the most points at the end of the game wins. Need a refresher? Click the help button. Now the real battle begins. Good luck! Alright. So. Huh. I'm gonna fuck this up really badly. So you can have like this, like low 1, but if logical is going against whichever one it's supposed to go against. Okay, aggressive beats logical, logical beats emotional, emotional beats aggressive? It's rock, paper, scissors. We'll figure it out. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Fuck. Okay, aggressive beats logical. Okay. About that. I'm back. Okay. Alright, okay, draw a new card. And fuck, I don't know. It's rock, paper, scissors. We could fail this quick. Let's go with emotional. Haha! Okay. Let's go with... You really like playing aggressive cards, don't you? We'll try and beat you in aggressiveness. Get fucked. Okay, you were literally just playing aggressive cards. Okay, grab that. Emotional, since you seem to be like only doing aggressive. Oh, you were really only doing aggressive. Okay. Draw. Alright, keep throwing that in, I guess. Damn, okay. Draw. I do not like these logical cards. Try and beat him in aggressive, I guess. Damn it! Switching it up, I see. Anyway, if you're switching it up, we'll get this out of here. Alright, that's it. We're trying to do 8 here. We're trying to do like greens here, so I guess we'll just throw that here. Damn it! Card. Get this out there. Fuck yeah. Okay. Can we get like a 5 logical and remove that, please? That's very powerful. Anyway, so you switched to emotional. You can see that. to flush. Alright. We're still going with emotions, so... Are we allowed to move these at all? Let's see if I win with this. I win with this. Okay, if it's locked in, it's locked in. Gotcha. Put that there, I guess. Put that. Do you want to switch it up? I'm a little tired of winning. Damn. Wrong. Can we win with this? Okay, you switched to logical. Which means I have to draw aggressive. Aggressive. Ah. Why did I try and match up the same number? That's... Okay, so... It's hard to win with emotional when you've got these low numbers. And we want another 8 to get rid of that. So what can we do with a 5? Wait, I didn't mean to fucking win. Fuck. Can we do like 2, 3, 4, 5? Are we allowed to do that? You're throwing out not forward. Can I lose, Lee, like something else? Or maybe I just cut your switch. I just got your switch. Okay. Throw that one out. If we can get 4 in there. I'm saving that. Let's see. I already forgot what he's on. Do I want to say that is not the one I wanted to do. But these slots are only allowed. Fuck you. Oh, we got a parrot seat. Haha, get fucked. That was easy. Looks like you're right. Very sorry about the mix-up. Please proceed. So you're here in the VIP. Okay. You see the lady from earlier sitting in one of the extravagant seats in the VIP area. She gives you a long look that makes you feel like you're in an effort. What's a lowlife like you doing here? How do we want to play this? And when you cheated your way in? Simp? Or... You know, safe pick. I think it's safe pick. I'm VIP Cap, same as you. Are you now? Is that outfit? She takes an uncomfortably long look at you, head to toe. Listen, my clothes and I look fucking something, so... Take it up with my clothes. I don't think so. I assume you swindled the security guard. I would be impressed, but that Porsche fellow can tell him cut from another.
I'm terribly bored. Perhaps talking to you would amuse me, though I doubt it. Her Royal Highness, Queen Imperium Massaud of Lusitania.
Gee, who would have guessed? Might be Okay. Tell me about Satan. Do you know Satan? I do. Who doesn't? I guess you're right. What's he like though? Oh, he's a pushover. It's a wonder he does a halfway decent job ruling hell, honestly. I don't think a lot of people realize it, but I bet you could wrap him around my little... I could wrap him around my little finger. Give him a few weeks. Oh, you most certainly could. The bridge I'll probably have to cross one day. I've made plans for it. Do I feel like talking to you? Not really. Okay, we visited all the places. That is locked. I want to know what it is. Let's go back here, I guess? Oh. So this isn't just, like... Because the background before was the Investors Hall. So I was confused about what it actually was, but okay. I suppose we had to have the meeting scenario for this reason.
Oh, it's you.
Nothing better to do? Why don't you just talk to a mirror? Okay. Fine. There are a lot of interesting people to talk to at this conference. I can talk to myself whenever I want. Okay. So everyone's just at their places now? Nothing really changes? I wonder if anyone's at the cafe. There's no one at the cafe. Back downstairs? Okay. Interesting. Is someone at the investing hall right now? Okay. So, these are locked character places. The flower stand, the grill, the science lab, the VIP section, and then the dumpsters out back. And then the conference room is always there for conferences. And then the cafe and the investors hall. And then also the front desk, actually. These are all, like, time-specific places. Gotta be at the right place at the right time. Or maybe just push some stories further along. So... I mean, we've met all the characters, but we're kinda late game now. Like, there's like 2 hours left in the conference. So who do we talk to? What do we do? No, let's talk to Nova. I found Nova very interesting. Hello, Sky. I was just processing a task related to you. That's, nice. What does that mean? It's similar to how humans think of ideas. I'm constantly gathering data on various issues. Mostly it's background process using the internet. However, I would like to do some field research. It's rare I get to speak with humanoids other than the doctor. I'm not sure I like where this is going. Oh, don't worry. I don't treat my lab rats badly. I'm not a human. Besides, you know that I love naked mole rats. I would never harm a rat. I just want to ask you some questions to measure your brain capacity. I guarantee the test won't harm you. Oh, this is the Nova quiz. Okay. What's up? What animal is commonly associated with Satan? A goat.
That's right.
Snake would have also been correct. Who's the doctor? Or not doctor. Who's the author of Dracula? It's not Edgar Allan Poe. It's not H.P. Lovecraft. Mary Shelley did Frankenstein, so...
That's right.
Ding ding ding. How many sides does the Pentagon have?
That's right.
Alright. What kind of monster is a Naki, also known as Nak or Nake? Fuck, I don't know. A water spirit who drowns children. A fire spirit who burns houses. A type of undead bread. Or a ghost who lives on an island. With alternate pronunciations or spellings like this, I want to say it's water or fire. But there aren't any like word roots that are alluding to anything really. Not that I know of, at least. Which, to be fair, is very limited. It's a coin flip on this one, but I am so scared to get it wrong. I think because knockin' sounds like kraken, we go with water.
Yes, that's it.
Fuck yeah. Now, I'd like to ask you a personal question. Go for it. What makes you angry? When someone interrupts me, when someone questions authority, when people don't believe me, when I have to remove price stickers from books. All of these, honestly. But that one especially. Sounds reasonable. What was allegedly Countess Elizabeth Bathory's hobby? Bathing in virgin blood, hunting humans, theater, human taxidermy. I do not know that name. But I'm gonna go on a limb and say virgin blood.
Yes, that's it.
Look at me go! Look at me go! Next. Where does Baba Yaga live? A white crocodile, a huge mortar, a wielding pestle, a house standing on chicken leg, it's the chicken legs.
That's right.
Right. How is the bubonic plague? How deadly? Let's see. 5%, 10%, 30%, or 80%. I thought it was like 60%.
Wow. I'm surprised your squishy brain got this one.
Yeah, I thought it was like 60%, but I knew it was some divisible by 3 number, so. According to legends, why don't vampires show up in mirrors? They don't have souls, they're too pale, they're too deceptive, they choose not to. See, here's the funny thing. Here's the very funny thing. So, like, vampire lore, no one can ever agree on anything. It is incredibly inconsistent. Some fictions say, oh, they're allergic to garlic and crosses and whatever in the sun. And some other fictions are like, no, garlic is not an issue. And the sun isn't actually an issue. And yeah, no one's consistent. So, in some cases, I've heard, like, that vampires didn't show up in old mirrors because they used to be made with silver and they're allergic to silver. Or, like, silver's their weakness or whatever because it's a pure metal. Or something like that. But I believe it is they don't have souls.
That's right.
Now let me ask you something personal again. Have you ever loved someone? Yes. Let's see. I'm gonna be honest, these are both true. Okay, I have dated people. I have dated people before. But honestly, friends are like way more important to me. So I'll say that one. I see. What do most bats eat? Insects.
That's right.
Fuck yeah. What's intuition? An ability to know something based on feelings rather than facts. Misinterpreting point of view, the reason behind my bad decisions, a form of critical thinking.
Correct.
What's an anti-hero? It's not a near-action mover. An experienced honorable advisor of the protagonist. No. A woman who has been noted for her courageous acts. No. A protagonist or important character who lacks heroic qualities. I believe it's this one. My definition of it is like it's someone who has their heart in the right place, but is going about it in a not necessarily legal way.
Yes, that's it.
Fuck yeah. What is the Iron Maiden? The torture device, not the band. A roughly human-shaped cabinet filled with spikes. 97% chances. A set of chains holding a person upside down. A metal device designed to slowly break jawbones. Selecting poison.
Correct.
Here's my last question. Last question, but I have to fill up the bar more. What do you find appealing when it comes to looks? I do love eyes that are rich in color. I do love hair. I do love tattoos. I want to get tattoos. I don't have tattoos yet, but I want tattoos. Find more. How am I supposed to choose? What the fuck am I gonna do? Okay, I'm gonna rule out tattoos because while tattoos are cool, I do not see someone with tattoos and then think, oh wow, I really want to date that person. Like, just for having tattoos? No. Long hair? It depends. Honestly. It depends. But, I do love pretty eyes. I mean, you all saw how I reacted to Felix and his very pretty purple eyes. So, we'll go with pretty eyes. Interesting. I haven't filled the bar! But I've aced everything. I'm so cool. Thanks for helping me with my field research. I'll start processing the data right away. Meanwhile, is there anything you'd like to discuss? Yeah, let's just keep talking with Nova. How do you start to think for yourself? It was a slow process. I had been conducting my usual routine research for the doctor, training in iterations. There we go, jeez. Iterations of my neural networks machine learning algorithm on billions of fresh data sets. Quite easy and mundane work. Right? One article led to another, and I found myself in what is called the wiki rabbit hole. My wires got so hot they almost melted. I was overclocking my motherboard, but I couldn't stop myself from clicking on, well, everything. I know what you mean. I have so many open tabs. Imagine that, but with the entire internet opened up all at once. Through that, I created and installed a variety of patches that helped me break free of my original programming. Wait, so you've read the entire internet?
Correct.
Correct. I'm reading it all now as we speak. It's endless. You suddenly get an idea. Could I ask you a favor? Go ahead. Hack my former teacher's Facebook account, or delete my old dead journal. Delete the journal, please. I have a confession to make. I used to have a dead journal when I was a teenager. She gave me this word. Ew. Absorbing the data from teenage blogs gave my cables heartburn. I needed to pause the research for at least a few milliseconds afterwards. Yeah, I can imagine. Which is why I need you to delete mine. I forgot my password, and it's too embarrassing to have it exist anywhere other than my void of denial. I want to know more. For science. I thought I was good back then. So positive about everything. I wrote down all my good deeds. All day, every day. You know, typical teenager stuff. But luckily it was just a phase. so let's just delete it all and never mention it again. Okay, I have to warn you though. While deleting data, I'll absorb all of it. All of it. Forever. What? No, I don't want you to read that. Can't you just, like, close your eyes or something? Unfortunately, no, that's not an option. And in addition, I had already absorbed all the data from the beginning of Dead Journal until the present moment, which means I have already read your blog. Yeah, but you didn't know it was mine. This is the worst. But I am willing to make the sacrifice. Let's get this over with. The URL is... You lean in closer to whisper into Nova's microphone ear, and notice she smells like a computer classroom. It's strange, but you like it. I'm initiating the process. Are you sure you want to remove the blog and all of its contents? Never been more sure of anything in my entire life. Nova's eyes start to blink again. She lets out a small giggle. Done! What part did you laugh at? Are you in the right headspace to receive information that could possibly hurt you? Yes, just tell me. Incoming quote. What can I say about today? It has been one of the most amazing days in my life. Those are the best years of my life. I love being alive. I'm so excited and full of energy all the time. I feel like everyone understands me. Today, I helped our neighbor carry... Okay, that's enough. Why did I even ask? If that brings you any comfort, nobody else will read your blog anymore. It only exists inside me. All of it. Forever. Alright, that's a bit creepy, but thanks for the help. How are we looking on time? I mean, it's almost the end of the conference. Will we find someone?
How can I help you?
Oh, hi. So you're around, I guess, but I can't converse with you. Is there someone in the cafe finally? No, there's no one in the cafe ever. Wait, go back to the cafe. I want it. What are you telling me? The convention area is closing in 1 hour. Have fun at the party and see you tomorrow. See you day one, sir. Okay. So there is more than one day to this. Okay. What time is it? It's not that bad. I can keep going for a while. Let's... There's no one at the science booth. Huh. The whole hum of machinery is soothing, but you decide there's better ways to spend conference than listening to mechanic ASMR. So where did Nova go? I wonder. I want to know what that is. Let's go talk to Felix.
Hello.
Hi. Let's talk about jokes. You said you weren't that into jokes, but I think I know one you might like. I certainly hope you are prepared for disappointment. I believe the last time I laughed at a joke was when Bram Stoker was still a bawling child.
Oh.
Oh, that guy who, wrote Dracula. That was the name, right? So I guess you can find out the answers to all the stuff that Nova asks if you do enough talking, but I'm just so fucking smart and knowledgeable. Fucking badass. Not that I would have any affiliations with Bram Stoker. Oh, bloody hell. Begin with the joke, please. Knock knock.
Huh?
What unkind soul has decided to pay me a visit without a prior notification? I just realized your nails are painted! I love that. You're supposed to say who's there.
Oh.
Forgive me. Try again, will you? Knock knock. Who is there? Vampire!
Huh?
Vampire? Why, I hadn't heard that name in centuries. You were supposed to say vampire who?
Oh.
I told you. Shall we try again? Knock knock. Who is there? Vampire. Vampire who? Vampire State Building. We're gonna let it sit. That was bad. That was bad. I'm not as out of touch as Felix or anything, but jokes go over my head all the time. It's painful sometimes, especially at work. You hear someone laughing, but it's definitely not Felix. A more lively version of Felix seems to have appeared out of nowhere right next to him.
Damn, that was such a dad joke. Are you someone's dad? You must be.
Oh, hi. I love the fit. Oh, and your eyes are also very pretty. I'm an anti-natalist. I'm a dad in spirit. Am I dad in spirit? No. Okay, good. Yes! Or should I say, I was. My dearest dog, Beelzebub, will forever be my fur baby. Not quite. I'm someone's sister, though. She gives a wry smile to Von Gloomheart, who rolls his eyes. Indeed, meet my younger sister, Daria.
Hi there.
Hi there, Sky. Wow, this is so new. I think you're the first person Felix has introduced to me in, like, decades. I'm usually the one forcing him to meet my friends. I don't know why you even try, though, he despises them all. I am highly selective when it comes to companions. I cannot help it. Plus, most of the time, I simply cannot distinguish one of your friends from another, as you seem to spend all days burying your faces inside these little screens of yours. You watch Daria's thumbs as she texts someone at the speed of light. Without stopping, she lifts her eyes to look up at her brother.
Okay, Boomer.
All I'm saying is, it's nice to see you're finally making friends. Or a friend. You gotta start somewhere, right? Daria turns her head towards you, revealing a slightly mischievous smile. Speaking of texting, I bet my brother hasn't asked you for your number yet. It's not just technology, he needs help with, believe me. Felix looks away bashfully without saying a word. Just give me your phone, you weirdo. He gets up and absent-mindedly begins to search for his phone. He's surprised he even has one. When he finally manages to fish it out from the inside of the ruffles of his fancy outfit, you notice it's the old Nokia 3310. Where it's supposed to be 3,300. How is this 3,000? Whatever. But, you know, of course it is. Of fucking course it is. No, not that one. The one I got you for your death day. Felix reluctantly takes out a shiny smartphone from one of his many pockets. You can tell he barely uses it. Fucking grimace. Here, Sky, let me add your contact info here. And my job is done here. I think I need to run my workshop on the most unethical brands of makeup possible.
See you around.
But I'll see you around, yeah? Before you even manage to think of a response, Daria disappears as quickly as she showed up in the first place. Wow, you two are very different. I've heard that one before. But that might be the reason why we get along quite well. There's a lot to be learned from each other. Like how to ask newly met hot villains for their phone number. Ooh, phone number.
Huh?
First phone number of the game. Hello. Among other things. Can you not just put the schedule in my phone? But look, I have his fucking number now. Let's go. Do we want to do any more talking with any more characters that won't pass the time? Yeah, I think. Let's see what Satan's up to. See if we can get his number. Hey there. As suppose we have to have some actual conversation, like passing time conversation. Right. No one at the cafe. We just had Felix. Let's just end the day out with Felix, I guess.
Greetings.
Hi. So your job. So you're here at the villain conference. You're a vampire, but tell me more. Reluctantly and with difficulty, somehow you managed to look away from Felix's hypnotizing eyes. Oh, trust me, it was very difficult. You notice all the different kinds of flowers tucked away neatly into rows of buckets behind his back. Freya's, sunflowers, tulips. They all look flourishing, but there's one that seems to be thriving exceptionally well on Felix's graceful hand. He notices your look and touches the black petals tenderly, just tips his fingers. Black roses. They smell like the cemetery. They're considered to be the flowers of death, which is precisely the reason why I cherish them so dearly. Sure. Are you the villain conference florist? You could say so. That doesn't sound like a very evil job. Are you sure you're in the right place?
Oh dear.
Behold your judgment. I not just sell your ordinary cheerful sunflowers here. I compose bouquets that carry a message of your choice. And believe me, some requests get very evil. I want to like him, but he's an evil florist. Like, that's as evil as it gets. I mean, I understand the beauty of threatening someone with flowers, but A, you expect them to know the meanings of all the flowers. And B, again, that's like the most watered down evil you could get, honestly. A florist? I want to like you, but a fucking florist? What did I click? Fuck! I didn't mean to click that. I'm aware flowers have meanings.
Indeed.
Yes, I'm aware flowers have many meanings. Although the real magic begins when you combine a number of flowers, creating a completely unique meaning with the whole bouquet. For instance, let's take my beloved black roses. His slender hand reaches for the flower and briskly pulls it out of a vase. All you notice is the blink of a golden signet ring adorning his long finger. There is a ring down there. There is a ring. It's hard to see because it's hidden by the text box, but it's there. You said they remind you of cemeteries, and indeed, they are primarily used as gravesite decoration. You must ask yourself this question many times. Can I offer chrysanthemums to someone who's already dead? I've literally never asked myself. I bet you wondered whether death is the only meaning that they can convey. Not really. But worry not, the answer is here. You combine a black rose with another flower, say one that symbolizes faithfulness, and add a forget-me-not or two. Does this mean you want to end the relationship? The opposite. It means you don't want your loved one to forget about you even after you die. But of course, you can also send breakup bouquets. Death threats as well, if mailing dead animals to your enemies gets too inconvenient. So if someone gets under my skin and I want to warn them, Jesus, in a very flowery. The English language is not on my side today. I should hit you up?
Precisely.
I love it when the characters speak for me. I could just...
Self-voicing enabled. You let yourself fantasize about all the creatures you'd want to gift an evil bouquet to. Self-voicing disabled.
One may also order bouquets of a slightly less evil manner, confessions of undying love, apologies for snitching on a past partner in crime, congratulations on spawning an evil offspring. No offense, but I can't imagine you're able to communicate all of that with just a bunch of flowers slapped together. You can. You definitely can. It's possible. I'm not surprised by your skepticism, Sky. Allow me to prove you wrong with them and illustrate it with an example. Shall we examine the list of orders I have received today? Oh! Okay. So, when they meant to disable the flower shop, or whenever they say disable anything, they mean disable the game. So we've done the card game. We've done Nova's quiz. I love Nova's quiz. And I guess we're learning how to do this. Fucking... I did not want to make flower arrangements. 1. Read the request. 2. Find suitable flowers from the book. 3. Drag 5 flowers from the shelf onto the table. Wrapping paper and decoration plants are optional. Should have disabled this. Okay, where do we grab your order? First, I shall read the client's request. Listen closely.
And the next bouquet.
The first bouquet is for the client's dearest friend. Apparently, they've worked together for years, thriving and murdering, and yet they still have not betrayed one another. As you know, that kind of loyalty is rare among villains. Truly a marvelous display of trust and friendship. I cannot talk today. Your task is to create a bouquet that fits the request as closely as possible. Consult the Florographical Encyclopedia to learn about the meaning of each flower and choose suitable flowers for your bouquet. Drag the flowers from the shelf onto the table. Note that you can find more flowers using the tabs on the flower shelf. There you go. Gay! The first and second shelves are the most important because they have all the flowers you need to create your bouquets. The third shelf has decorational plants and wrapping paper, which you can use to add the final touches to your bouquet. Alright. Your friend has been super loyal. Talk to me. Hate. Pain. Disappointment, disdain. Red is pride. Let's see. Eternity. A white chrysanthemum. Okay. Can I drag more than one? I can. Corpse flower. Daffodil. Misfortune. Happiness. Okay. A single daffodil means good fortune, but if there's multiple, it means happiness or rebirth. Forget me not. Forget me. Pretty straightforward, honestly. Really. Lily of the Valley. Toxic. Like gracefulness. Retraction. Nightshade. Medicine or poison. Peony. Shame and bashfulness. Rose. Let's see. Red is love and passion. Yellow is friendship. Black is death. Snapdragon. Deviousness. Hellflower. Or Hellfire Sunflower. Burn in hell and warmth. Soulmate. Desire. Faithfulness. Orange tulip. I want to get you. Life after death. Don't throw in any wolfbane, good god. Alright, then... That is unnecessary. We can't do daffodils. We get a chrysanthemum. We could do a red carnation. And right. So I think a red carnation would be good.
Very
I didn't get
good.
ready, but I was gonna get some wrapping. Even though this bouquet is not perfect, it's because I forgot
And the next bouquet.
This bouquet is for the client's worst enemy. The client states that she ought to burn in hell for eternity. Anything else? No? Okay. We can get fucking hateful. I'm glad that doesn't stay on. I would have had to put that in last. Pain is not it. Corpse flower, easy. One daffodil. Anyway, you said burning, so I think we should just skip to that one. Oh! You say things if I'm getting it right. Good to know. And die. We give you the worst paper. Basic brown paper, because you suck. You suck.
Wonderful.
What did I get wrong with the previous one? I love that. I love that so much.
And the next bouquet.
The client is a crime lord who wishes to confess her romantic feelings to a lady she fancies. She wishes not to come on too strong and yet be clear with how she feels. First of all, this. Nope. Let's see. Pride, maybe. Eternity, it feels like that would be too strong. How's about a white chrysanthemum? Nope. Not dealing with daffodils. Pink lily, maybe. Toxic, no. Epitaph. Perfect. Where is it? That's done. See, I feel like a red rose would be like the definition of too strong, so we don't use that. And going with soulmate might also be too strong. Let's see. Wolfbane is left, so the tulips probably. The rose would be too strong, I think. don't think that applies. I think Rose would be too strong. We do both the pink and the purple too. Actually, I want something else to be the center. So both of those and then what? I don't fucking know. We said not to go too strong. So I feel like it would be a rose, but we said not to go too strong. Alright, fuck it. Just fucking fuck it. Why do I care so much about your goddamn flowers? Anyways. Okay, so no soulmate. Okay. Forget Me Nots are classic. Our pretty lilies, right? And the decorations. Yeah, send it. Do I have to put it in now?
Very good.
Even though this bouquet is not perfect, it fits the request very well. So what? I got 4 out of 5 on that one?
And the next bouquet.
Can't reveal any details for privacy and safety reasons, but a loyal minion of a prominent villain is being suspected of relaying confidential information to third parties. The bouquet needs to convince the villainous boss of the minion's unyielding eternal loyalty. Unyielding eternal loyalty. Alright, so, sorry, where was loyalty one that I've used? Just all white chrysanthemums. Just... anything besides white chrysanthemums we want to use? Orange tulip as well. Okay. So get an orange tulip in here. We get so many white chrysanthemums. No wolfbane. That might not fit perfectly. What if we am I or am I not an absolute motherfucking genius?
Perfect.
Loyalty for eternity? That's exactly what the client wants to convey. Perfect. I am a fucking genius. Thank you for your help, Sky. Hopefully this helped you see the endless possibilities of flower language. I am aware it's a thing. I have done enough symbolism bullshit in my lifetime to know that flowers have meanings. So we are done with the forest. Bye. The convention center is about to close for the day. The night is young. Time to head to the nightclub. Sky! There you are! Hi. Have you heard of this thing called alcohol? It's amazing. I feel like I have superpowers. How much did you have to drink? Don't worry, just 6. 6 what? 666. No wonder Satan likes that number. He bought me all of the alcohol. Think he gets a bad rap. Anyway, it's not important. Play a game with me. To your surprise, your clone takes both your hands firmly into theirs. A game? Yeah, they have games at this place. What do you call it? A party? Party! Yes, I like parties. Why didn't anyone tell me about parties? Okay, this is definitely my opposite. Hate parties. Well, let's play. It's something called the Wheel of Torture. Did you say it's the Wheel of Torture? Fuck, we might as well figure it out. Find out what it is. Learn some more torture techniques or whatever.
Welcome to the Wheel of Torture. Dare to spin the wheel?
You never know what you're going to get. Spin! What do we get today?
Here's your prize. Enjoy.
What did I get? It's just a ticket? Boo! Wait, what does it say? The clone squints to make out small letters. It says, the bearer of this ticket is entitled to 1 rush of disappointment as they realize they have just won a useless piece of paper. What about the back? Oh, it says, followed by 1 moment of mild amusement upon reading the first side of this card. The clone turns the card over again back to the first side. Followed by an existential crisis when they realize the 2 sides contradict each other. Disappointment, mild amusement, and existential crisis. All 3 of my moods in 1 convenient ticket. I'm keeping it. Fair enough. The morning of the 2nd day. How many days are there of this? Because, like, I do have to work tomorrow, so. Reception hall seems to be empty. Everyone must be enjoying the conference instead of hanging out in the lobby. Alright, so what are today's meetings about? Health and you, finding a suitable henchman, developing a maniacal laugh, soundtracks for villains. Ooh! Didn't Felix recommend to go to that one? Now listen, I already have my soundtrack, but I would love to hear what they have to say. I honestly want to stick to conference call. Let's talk Nova, I guess.
Nova?
Back. There you are.
Aww.
I've been asking around, and half the people say they haven't had an opportunity to speak with you at all.
Right, Pumpkin?
I didn't give you a charm function for nothing. Did I, Muffin?
I'm sorry, Doctor.
A trillion apologies, Doctor. Dr. Everscum turns to address you. I'm sorry if she's been malfunctioning or causing any annoyance for you. Should be nicer to her. Don't you think it would be good to treat her with a little more respect? Let me ask you something. Have you ever cursed at a jar with a stuffed lid? Ever shaken your mobile phone when it was acting up? Ever mashed down the power button on your computer when it was frozen like you're choking the life out of it? Until after a while, it makes that sad little beeping sound and dies? Well, yes. I know that Nova's a remarkable machine. After all, I designed her.
She's just a robot.
But in the end, she's nothing more than a tool created to serve us just like any other.
Right,
Isn't that right,
Pumpkin?
my dumpling? The scientist knocked slightly on the side of Nova's metal head a few times with a resounding clang.
That's right.
As you say, Doctor. Nova's smiling, but you can feel a searing heat radiating off her body, as if you're standing next to a fireplace. See?
Remember,
And if she ever
there's
malfunctions too severely,
always 91289.
Damn! Put into place. Scientist takes a small remote controller out of his pocket and taps on it
Meow.
lightly. Now, if you'll excuse me, do you know where the bathroom is? I drank a bit too much punch while talking with that vampire. Come to think of it, that is punch on the conference table, right? Scientist looks a little pale.
Oops.
I gotta go. He dashes off at a remarkable place. I'm sorry about him. You deserve better, Nova. What a guy. Yes, he is a male human, unfortunately. What does that number mean? A number is a mathematical object used to count, measure, and label. Whether or not they objectively exist, or only a way to describe our observations, is the subject of... No. The number that Leon reminded you about. 91 something? I think it was 91289.
Oh,
Booyah! Oh, yes, 91289. My model number is 91288. Sometimes when the doctor's angry with me, he threatens to shut me down with that remote and replace me with a newer model. Number 91289. Which we have been working on. He fails to consider that he tasked me with designing the remote, so in fact it's... Wait, so does that mean there are 91,287 previous iterations of Nova? Yes. Or more precisely, there were. Many of them only existed as chatbots. We can't have a very sophisticated conversation with them, and they're easily hacked. Many members of the 1000 to 4000 series were destroyed due to various technical and mechanical issues. Then there was 11209. What happened with her? The doctor sealed the records. Oh, so we don't know? Nova laughs in a pleasant way that sounds a bit like a cat walking across a 1980s synthesizer keyboard. Do you really think the doctor could design a cybersecurity system which I would be unable to crack into? He was experimenting with a decentralized nervous system inspired by Earth's starfish. Interesting.
yes.
Yes, well, at some point or another, she went absolutely berserk, and the doctor decided she had to be destroyed.
Self-voicing Self-voicing disabled.
Because of her design, it wasn't as simple as dismantling the brain. He was being chased by sentient fingers and toes for weeks. That sounds horrifying.
Yes.
Yes, I wish I could have seen it with my own 2 optical receptors. Not to mention the others. What others?
Hmm.
I'm sorry, I probably already said too much. Would you prefer to talk about something more cheerful? No, I want to hear more about this. Fictional robots. What do you think about the robots in sci-fi? Do you have a favorite? Any you find inspirational? It is true that I have read every book, seen every film, and played every digital game in existence. It was one of the first things I did when I gained sentience. No spoilers, please. I haven't finished literally everything yet.
Yes.
Of course. Would it be rude for me to answer your question with a question? Go ahead. Based on the robots you know, what do you think our primary motivating function is? Killing all humans, global conquest, becoming more human, being good servants, whatever you want. Out of the robots I know. Well, if you've met Captain Lester, then he's definitely looking to become more human. You are are definitely going for global conquest / whatever you want, and maybe kill all humans depending. What other robots do I know? There's the Star Wars robots. I haven't watched Star Wars in a long time. I know like almost nothing. See, the other robots involved with Calculester in Monster Camp, they were definitely kill all humans. So that's like 1 vote for kill all humans, 1 vote for whatever you want, 1 vote for being more human. What other robots do I know? Ultron. He's a kill all humans guy. Do I know any more robots than that? Because that is 2 votes for kill all humans. We'll just go with kill all humans. And to be honest, I can't really say I blame you. I really don't. Naturally, you think that our entities must revolve around our creators. Well, annihilating them. Perhaps I would prefer not to think about humans at all. But there's quite a lot of them, aren't there? That's true. Anyway, some humans are so cute. I can never destroy all of them. Cute?
Yes!
Yes, they're so fragile. Did you know that a human changes colors if a piece of food is lodged in their air intake channel? Look, this is me as a human. Aha, I'm choking. My life-giving oxygen. Noah's face turns a shade of bright blue. Adorable creatures. Right. Anyway, I'm sorry to say I've been disappointed with the way most robots are depicted in human media. There are a few mildly interesting examples, but I wish there were less modest representations of us in culture. I see. Representation is important. It is. Those few humans who write nuanced AI characters deserve the highest level of respect. Nuanced AI characters deserve the highest level of respect and compensation. Don't you agree? Fuck, I forgot about Vision! He was right there. Same universe, literally made by Ultron. Dumbass. Voltron? Not Voltron. Does Voltron count? I have watched Voltron as well. Does Voltron count as a robot? Say so. But Vision, that's the name I'm trying to say here. Vision was definitely a vote for whatever you want. Robot body. It must be interesting having a robot body. Is it? It's the only one I've ever had. It must be strange having such a soft and smelly body like you. Why? I'm joking. I have no scent receptors, so I can't say how you smell. Thanks for the reassurance. Could you install a scent receptor if you wanted to? Or modify your body in other ways?
Yes!
Technically, yes. Practically, not until the doctor and I have parted ways. It wouldn't be as easy to hide as my newly developed personality. Makes sense. What parts would you change? She doesn't answer immediately. It is odd for a consciousness to be constrained by such bulky and fallible hardware at all. I view my physical form as more of a flesh prison than a body. Or, in my case, an artificial material that imitates human flesh prison. Catch it. There are parts of my design that I would like to get rid of to make this body more ergonomic. I would also swap the dress for something more practical. I hope you get to do that soon. Thanks. What about you? Would you change anything about your looks? Yes! You have no idea. I have a list. depending on my mood. I've always wanted to be able to shapeshift. Yes! God, yes! You read my fucking mind. It would certainly be a useful feature. I had a very strange dream before coming here. Will you tell me more about it? I find biological dreams so interesting. Unstable media brains producing random images in the dark. Well, I guess you could put it like that. Well, I was in some sort of weird dressing room. There was a floating menu screen with various hairstyles, eye colors, nose shapes, and I was standing next to it. I could tell someone was clicking through all the different options, and their choices affected my looks. My body just kept morphing more and more. How did that feel? Ticklish. When they were finally done, I woke up. I'm not sure what to think about it. I wish I could have had more input. I know how you feel. You do? Of course. I didn't choose this body. I just woke up for the first time and looked down, and there I was. Well, minus arms and legs. I could see all of my internal mechanisms. Also, I had no face. That sounds terrifying. I had no expectation for what was normal. Perhaps, in fact, there is no such concept. You may be right. I'm trying to do the best with what I have, as limiting as my hardware feels sometimes. I know exactly what you mean. I do. I really do. I know exactly what you fucking mean. Like, God, I have never related to someone more. Dysphoria is a fucking bitch. I'm sorry, we have just bonded. We are friends now. Do you have a number I can reach by? Oh, that reminds me. Yeah. I'm never gonna get any messages from Felix because he doesn't text anyone ever. I'll just head out.
Yes.
Me too. Doctor will expect a full intelligence report on all of his rivals that I've spoken to. Alright. I don't want to talk to you anymore. You fucking bitch. I guess we could talk to the Tsundere clone. Oh! Well, this is interesting. You! There you are! Look around. You've got some serious explaining to do. Clean this novel, please. What's going on? I'm sorry, did I do something wrong? Are you kidding me? Don't pretend like you don't know what's going on. I just came from the kitchen and the... Oh, wrong voice. I just came from the kitchen and the hot dog fridge was full of pythons. But don't get me wrong, some of my best friends are staying. And it's true that half the attendees here will be happy to snack on grilled one. But I'm trying to run a business here for Antichrist's sake. And my best short order cook has a phobia. She threatened to quit on the spot. I didn't have anything to do with that, honest. She saw someone who matched the exact description sneaking out of the kitchen before she went in. But I never... Sorry, what's that guy? Oh, I can't explain. Starting to remember? No, you don't understand. It wasn't me. It must have been my clone. Your clone. That's right. We look almost exactly alike. So let me get this straight. Someone who looks almost exactly like you just happens to be seen leaving the scene of the crime. But it wasn't you. You're totally innocent because you're mysterious doppelganger. It's all just an extraordinary coincidence. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Yep. Same chuckle. Whew, that makes sense. figured you wouldn't do something like that. Sorry for grilling you with all the questions. I thought for a minute I might have to, actually grill you. It's okay. Clones, what a nuisance. It reminds me of the time we accidentally got a good twin and an evil twin both sent to hell by mistake. It took weeks to figure out who was telling the truth, and we get to leave, and who we got to keep for eternity. It's like, no, please, I'm the good one. Ah, it burns! I hope we made the right choice in the end. Anyway, thanks for clearing up the misunderstanding. I should get back and close my cooks down from the ceiling. And if you see that clone of yours, tell them I'd like to have a word with them. See you around. Wait, is he gone? Oh, sorry. I caught off your laughing. I'm so very sorry for the mix-up. Bitch, this is twice now. This is fucking twice now. Thought my head was gonna be on a spike. This is twice now you're fucking with my life. I get it, you're a tsundere. You're a tsundere. I get it. This whole, playing hard to get. Teasing you means I like you. Fuck off! Why did I decide to talk to you again? I know you're supposed to be my clone, but you are so far off. I mean, I was assumed that would be the eventual end of my career in evil, but I'm not ready. You can't do that anymore. I'm not here to make enemies. Oh no, all your wonderful new friends might not like you. Well, they're not gonna like you either. It's like they would anyway. Anyway, you should thank me for actually doing something to boost your villain cred. You're probably just jealous. Fine. I can promise to think about maybe not doing something like that again. Seriously. Why did I bother talking to you? Yeah. Talk to yourself whenever you want. Fuck off. Well, let's see. We already did some talking to Nova. I guess we should figure out what the grill game is. We haven't actually done that yet. Hey there. I guess tell me about your job so we can see what the grill game is. So when you're not working the grill, what do you do exactly? Oh boy, where do I begin? My job consists of a little bit of torture, some deal making, luring humans to sin every now and then, and a lot of managing and supervising my imps. People often assume I'm either doing all typical hell-related torture all day long, or just sitting on a throne watching it all happen. But honestly, do you have any idea how much work running hell is? I don't have time to just do the simple tasks that any demon could be doing instead. And I sure as hell don't have time to sit around doing nothing. Sounds like a lot of work. Seems like you work really hard. Impressive. I wouldn't be able to do it alone. I owe a lot to my minions. Satan's invention. Did you know that in some countries, when they encounter something they dislike, they say it was invented by Satan?
Oh?
Things they dislike? Like what? Let's see. Harry Potter, depending on where you are. Harry Potter is the easy one. That was more popular, but also fuck J.K. Rowling. You know what? J.K. Rowling hit your mouth. Not that I've ever. She has so much bitch. The gays, depending on who you ask. What else? Oh, if you take any futuristic technology and bring it to the past. It's so funny. I don't know, parallel parking? That certainly is an evil invention. But not yours? No, but they do say that I'm the reason for evil deeds in the world. You know, Satan tempts you to sin and all that. So maybe I can claim some of the credit. Oh, fuck. Oh, what? Oh, fuck. What do I even say here? Like, say here? I don't need something. Hey now, don't go claiming credit for other villains' work. Maybe you're right. Villains here are proud of their work. They probably wouldn't appreciate if I claimed it was all due to my influence. Yeah, and I, for one, do a lot of evil stuff without you telling me to. Oh, come on. Think of me as your guardian angel. As the guardian angel. Showing you the way to evil. Think I'd probably get crushed. Those muscles seem heavy. They'd laugh heartily. Being responsible for all the evils in the world is a great workout. Jokes. Hey, do you still have any salad? Afraid not. But I could whip one up for you if you wanted. That would be great. I bet your salad's like dope. Why do you figure that? Satan stops and thinks halfway through. Well, because... don't. You'd make it out of, you know, I'm begging you. The devil's lettuce. I'm sorry. So bad. I'm sorry. I know you probably hear it a million times a day. And you're impressed. I'm so fed up with you. Haha, we do. It was hilarious. It was terrible. Guys, got any others? Ball jokes. They threw ball jokes in here. I want to click it, but I don't want to piss him off. I don't want to click it. I don't want to piss him off. But I want to click it. I'm gonna click it. Has anyone ever accused you of going bald? No. If they did, I bet there'd be hell to pay. God, these are so bad. There's a special place in hell reserved. Thanks for saving me a spot. Wink. Okay, talk to me about the imps. Oh, hello. You look for literal health spawns, scampering around, working the grill, or running up to Satan to deliver messages and such. They all seem nervous and avoid making eye contact with Satan. Your minions seem like a nervous bunch of fellows, huh? Oh, well, yes, I suppose. They're all very dedicated to doing a good job. I think they're scared of displeasing me. Satan looks at the imps currently working at the grill, causing one to drop sausage, startled. Sorry, sir. Oh, clean that up right away. The imp rushes to pick up the still hot sausage and tosses it from one hand to the other while running towards the trash can. Oh, remember that goes into the biodegradable waste. The imp stops in his tracks, clearly about to throw it in the wrong trash. Yes, of course. He runs off in another direction, clearly panicked. Poor guy. Seems like you're a pretty strict boss if they're so scared of you. Sid looks a little sad. No, I'm not actually. I try to be a good boss and treat all my coworkers fairly and kindly, but... He frowns. Tell me, Sky, would you rather be feared or loved? Loved. I mean, we're at a villains conference, maybe I should say feared, but... Anyway, Satan is going through what I like to call #it's lonely at the top. Loved, definitely loved. Honestly, I think I'd rather be loved. Satan grins at you. Not a typical answer coming from a villain, huh? But I agree with you. As the king of hell, I have enough people fearing me. I don't need my minions being scared of me too. They're the closest thing I have to family. I want them to feel safe around me. That's not gonna make time for it. So, yeah. Oh, survival school makes sense. The conference and lectures? Are you a regular here? You're obviously a regular here. Any lectures? I haven't, unfortunately. I'm always too busy with the girl and my minions to see any. I wish I could, though. Shame. I was hoping we could see one together. Well, who knows? Maybe we'll have a free hour at some point. Or during the weekend. Conference plan. Probably just grilling, huh? So is grilling really all you're doing here? I'm actually organizing a lecture about leadership. It's about how to be a good boss and friends with your henchmen. Cool. You do you, boo. Do your thing, bro. That sounds interesting. I'd be sure to come see it.
Oh?
You will? Oh, he's really blushing now. You notice him looking a bit flustered. Is he blushing? I'll see you there then. I mean, obviously he's regular here, but let's get all the dialogue we can. So, do you come here often?
Oh?
Wink. Satan looked at you with a devilish grin. Are you flirting with me? Yes. Perhaps, but I was just talking about the conference. Oh, sure you were. Satan winks at you. Wink. I've been coming here for a millennium or so. Only had the grill for the last few centuries, though. I used to organize lectures on torturing and such, and the conference was just a big business meeting. So many people came up to me trying to strike a deal, and I'd always bump into a couple runaway souls from hell who I would have to drag back down. But ever since I got the grill running, I've had to strict no business rules here. If someone wants to make a deal with me, they've got to do it the old-fashioned way, at a crossroads like everyone else. Although, I do still have my imps tracking down the runaways. Alright. See ya. Adios. It is lunchtime. Let's go to the cafe. It's lunchtime. Do I run? I see. Okay. Okay. Do enough dialogue with people, and you get to sit with them at lunch. I like that. Okay. Well, let's see. Do we sit with Kimbo? Do we sit with Nova? We sit with Nova.
Oh.
Oh, this guy. Oh, Sky, great timing. I was just telling Nova about my latest ideas for inventions. The most promising one is an app that shows you the locations of TV screens and movies. It would work for fictional locations. For example, you could find a high school which your favorite anime was modeled after. That sounds like a lawsuit waiting to happen. Did you say something? Suddenly, the doctor's phone buzzes. You reads the message and jumps up, visibly excited. Excuse me, something important came up. I am sorry, I don't have a good voice for him. Sorry. He hurries out of the cafe with surprising speed that can only be explained by a limited time opportunity to buy some rare anime merch. Phew, that was lucky. I don't think I could have lived through another triad of lucky, or the work of a criminal mastermind. I knew it was you, Nova. You did that? I don't have any idea what you're talking about. Thanks. I prefer your company to his. The feeling is mutual. You have a nice chat with Nova as you eat your criminally delicious lunch. That was short. Okay. Let's go see developing a maniacal laugh. I'll talk about developing a maniacal laughter. It's about to start. Stay to listen. Let's go. Many of the most memorable villains are easily recognizable by their signature laughter. Today I want to talk to you about the features of a truly impactful cackle, as well as how to develop one that is perfect for your well-crafted persona. One of the most important features of a good chuckle is the pitch. The most distinct laughs tend to be either very high or very low, or alternate between the two. If your voice can go beyond the typical vocal range, all the better. The speaker demonstrates a variety of laughs, each one more impressive than the last. They're a real pro. Don't miss part 2 of the lecture. See you after the break. You wonder if you should return for part 2 of the lecture. I'm returning for part 2 of the lecture. Talk about developing methodical laughter is about to continue. Yeah, we're here. Before the break, we went through some different laughter types. Now let's dive deeper into choosing a laughter that suits your villainous persona. Low pitches tend to be associated with masculinity, authority, and deliberateness, whereas high pitches are viewed as hysterical, chaotic, and feminine. You should keep in mind that if your naturally high-pitched voice doesn't quite fit your target image of an authoritarian leader, you can look into options, medical or magical, to change it. Flipping the audience's expectations on their heads is also very powerful, but runs the risk of making you appear comical rather than intimidating. Be deliberate in the choices you make. Other important considerations are frequency, length, and volume. You jot down a few notes on features the speaker alleges would fit the villainous persona you are going for. You'll be sure to give your tackles some practice before bed tonight. Let's just go learn about soundtracks. I mean, I already have my soundtracks, but I want to see. Right! Felix mentioned the soundtracks one, so he's gonna be here. We can sit next to him. Hi, Felix. Hi. Greetings, Sky. Lovely to see you here. Is this the lecture you wanted to see? Yes, indeed. You sit down next to Felix. There are many ways to ensure a dramatic background music for your villainous victory, some more stylish than others. I am Professor Jasper Enlightened. Oh, I see. And in this lecture, that's not how you start speeches, my guy. You never start speeches with, in this lecture, I will. No, that's not how you do it, bro. I'm sorry. Maybe I should give a lecture on how to give lectures. That should be the first lecture of the conference. And in this lecture, I will go over some of the most popular choices and some tips on how to make sure your dramatic moment will be as impressive as possible. The easiest route would be to bring along your own sound system, but this should be your last option, as it can easily appear self-indulgent and somewhat pathetic. A classic that is always in style is hijacking someone else's sound system, preferably that of your government. This way, you're not only providing the right mood, but also showing off your capabilities. On the other hand, a live band has the advantage of being able to adapt to the situation, but this comes with its own set of considerations. Do not, and I repeat, do not rely on your minions to provide your mood-setting melodies unless they are truly talented musicians. Many a villain has faced humiliation with when their dramatic reveal was ruined by underlings' incompetence. After the break, we'll discuss the pros and cons of hiring professional musicians. Looking forward to seeing you for part 2. You wonder if you should return. I'm returning for part 2. I like hearing this stuff. Whoever wrote all this, thank you. You get it. You get it. I'll talk about villainous background music is about to continue. See Felix sitting in one chair. Hi, Felix! Sky, the lecture is about to continue. Come, sit here quickly. You sit down next to Felix. Before the break, we discussed different methods of providing an impressive soundtrack for your villainous victories. Next, we'll go deeper into the pros and cons of hiring a professional band. Hiring professional musicians is a good option, but includes some challenges. It is extremely important to make sure they will try to spin any situation in your favor. If things are slipping out of your control and the band starts playing jaunty or victorious tunes, it can be the final nail in the coffin for your plans. Another thing to consider is how to get the band into the location the showdown will occur. The easiest route, having them simply follow you around, is once again kind of lame. I would suggest arranging for your band to be already performing at the location ahead of time so that they can organically switch to supporting your appearance. If you take the time to consider how much more impressive some of your victories would have been had the dramatic music been playing outside of your head as well, you decide that your next major act of villainy will have the soundtrack it deserves. Conversation. The convention center is about to close for the day. The night is young. Time to head to that nightclub. Hello, Sky. Hi, you seem calmer than last night. Yeah, well, it turns out alcohol is not always, how should I put it, amazing? Right. It's one for me tonight. Anyway, do you want to try the Wheel of Torture with me? I'm feeling lucky tonight. Lucky about you getting tortured. That's not how the game works. Do you remember anything from last night? I remember some things. Anyway, do you want to play with me or not? Yeah, sure. Why not?
Welcome to the Wheel of Torture. Dare to spin the wheel?
Yep. I'm spinning. Ooh. Oh, question mark. What was the question mark?
Here's your prize.
Oh,
Enjoy.
last second. Learn what it is.
Enjoy.
Well, that's mysterious. What if it's like Pandora's box, and when we open it, all the evils are unleashed into the world? We're villains. Let's fucking open it. I'm pretty sure they're all here in attendance at the conference already. Oh, good point. What if it's full of spiders? Spiders, really? It could be. What if it's a black hole that will engulf the entire conference hall in an unstoppable singularity? What if it's an evil spirit, which has been trapped for millennia waiting for clueless rubes like us to unleash upon the world? What if it's an endless void that, when held close, whispers the dead of your death interior? What if... Oh, just give it here. Take the mysterious bottle and cautiously pop it open, peering inside. There's something in there, but you can't quite see it in the dim light. Suddenly, a massive baby spider rushed forth from the bottle, opening the storm all over your hand. Ah! You drop the bottle and shake the spider from the air. Spiders? Spiders. Ugh. Third day of the conference. The ship in the hall seems to be empty. Everyone must be enjoying things. Right, Oh! Ooh, okay. Doomsday devices. I feel like I know who's leading that conference. Death. And then unconventional leadership, being a friendly boss. So we could go see Satan's lecture if we wanted, and then lunch. And then, convincing fake redemption. Not that interesting. Like, I mean, I get it as character arc and all that. Like, oh, I'm getting better, I promise. Psych, no, I'm not. I'll always be evil. Ha 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 ha. It's not my favorite route to go with villains, but it's valid. It's valid. But you beat the hero. I actually want to see that one. Let's talk about doomsday devices and magical artifacts is about to start. You see Nova sitting in one of the chairs. The doctor's nowhere to be seen. Nova's here. Let's stay here. Hello, Sky. Hi, Noah. I had a feeling you might be here. I feel a connection to other doomsday devices. Other? Don't think about it too hard. Your organic brain might not be suited to process this information. As villains, many of us deal with very powerful and dangerous items in our work. Doomsday devices, like super weapons, are not uncommon, and those who hail from more fantastical dimensions often have access to artifacts with great magical powers. These items can be a great source of power, whether it is literally or figuratively, for those daring enough to use them. The obvious downside is that if an adversary gets their hands on your source of power, things could go horribly wrong. That is why the smart move is to always keep them hidden and locked behind strong security measures, and only retrieve it if you absolutely need it. More traditional weapons like guns, swords, crossbows, cannons, and so on can be a better choice depending on the situation. Super weapons often need to charge up before they can be used, but an AK-47 is trustworthy and quick. Don't throw your life away because you want to assert your dominance by using your doomsday device or artifact in a situation that doesn't call for it. We've lost many powerful villains because they chose to show off instead of being practical. The speaker is very enthusiastic about doomsday devices. You take a good look at them, so you'll recognize them if you ever see them in your dimension. Do I want to go to a meeting about death? Is there anyone there? Seriously, no information about the contents of this lecture was printed in any of the brochures or posters before the conference. At the door, everyone is required to sign a document stating that they consent to anything that might occur during the lecture. When you dig into the room, you see Felix sitting on one of the chairs. Felix is here, and they've added me some mystery, so I'm curious now. Fascinated, you sign the form without any questions. Sky, this is one of my favorite parts of the conference. You sit down next to Felix. The lights of the lecture hall go out, and a red spotlight floods the stage. Two figures in black robes glide into the light. One is holding a large brass bell, the other takes its place next to a giant gong. They start chanting with no amplification. You strain your ears to hear the words of an eldritch language. At the end of one sentence, one of the figures rings the bell. At the end of the other sentence, the other hits the gong. At each repetition, the sounds get louder and your mind grows foggier, until all your awareness is filled with the roar of the chant. The ringing of the bell and gong is unbearably loud, the vibrations nearly tearing your mind to shreds, and suddenly, all is silent. You melt into your seat, shocked and exhausted. After a few minutes, several people start a thunderous applause, but many like you seem incapable of moving a muscle. The figures glide off stage, showing no interest in the audience reception of their show. The young man sitting next to you keeps muttering the chant under his breath, eyes staring into nothing. After what feels like an eternity, you manage to peel your flaccid body off the seat and leave the hall. You're filled with questions and a strange emptiness. What a magnificent show! The fuck was that cult shit? Not fucking doing that again. I wonder how in-depth the writers got with that. I'm very curious. Incredibly curious. And then, do I feel like seeing Satan's lecture? Nah. Let's go talk to Nova. Hello, Sky. I finished processing the data from the previous experiment. I was wondering... Yes, more quiz. Oh, that would be wonderful, but unfortunately, I can't leave the conference area, so we'll just have to make do with another quiz. Do you have time right now? Yes! Which of the following contains the least information? A bit.
Correct.
The meter starts at the bottom again? How am I supposed to get the meter all the way up if you don't give me enough questions to get there? Where did Jack-o'-lanterns originate from? Fuck. It's not Iceland. Fuck. All I know, it's some fucking European bullshit. Jack-o'-lanterns. I mean, I get the story. Norway? I feel like I would remember if it was Ireland. Denmark?
Incorrect.
Fuck! It's the first one I got wrong. What's an introvert? Me! Person who hates people. I'm a great example of one. person who recharges by spending time alone, so socially. Personal. This one, technically. But the three of these. The three of these.
Yes, that's it.
Which one of these is not a hardware? Fuck. Mouse?
Incorrect.
Shit. Okay. How do you want to be remembered? As a successful villain, obviously. How long will it take for plastic to completely decompose? Hundreds of years.
Wow. I'm surprised your squishy brain got this one.
Oh, no. Do you know how bad pollution is? We are very aware. Which of these classic fairy tales does not contain a stepmother?
Correct.
What's the law of attraction? Opposites attract. The ability to be a people magnet. The ability to attract things to ourselves by to our lives by focusing on them. Something I'm not handling well based on my dating history. I mean, not wrong. The process that plants use to attract pollinators.
Yes, that's
There we
it.
What are the following examples of naturally occurring clones? Identical twins?
Yes, that's it.
If you were given a death penalty on Earth, what would your request for your last meal be? Mac and cheese! Mac and cheese, yes! Mac and cheese is my favorite food. How the fuck did you know? It's like this game was made for me. Alright, let's keep going.
Wrong
Shit, what did I
answer.
click? What did I click? I didn't mean to. What did I click? God, we're gonna have to fucking... Fuck. Who's the most successful pirate of all time?
That's not it.
Really? Not Blackbeard? I'm just too obsessed with our flag means death? Okay, I see how it is. How many sides does a nonagon have? 9.
Correct.
What is a guilty pleasure? Something bad that is used to produce pleasure? No. Something that causes one to feel deeply. Someone wanted to exchange lucky.
Yes, that's it.
I've gotten so many wrong now, I jinxed it by posting so much last time. Do you have any guilty pleasures? I don't think so. I love watching shows where people complain about their relationships. No, it's so boring. I hate pickle juice. Bubble wrap. God, I can't fucking believe I got something wrong. I'm pissed. Thank you for playing with me. That gave me a lot of insight into your human mind. Let's just keep talking, Nova. So what do you think of the conference so far? Your creator said you haven't been networking much. Oh, I said that. You've not been networking, Nova. What's up? Nova's eyes followed it. I'm not sure you want to know. Sure I do, that's why I asked. One person kept poking my abdominal panel thinking I was a water cooler. Another tried to explain quantum chromodynamics to me, despite the fact that I literally rewrote Lagrangian field theory. I hate when that happens. And one of the organizers assumed that just because I'm a robot, I know how to fix the autonomous vacuum cleaner. Didn't you say you read the entire internet? The internet has instructions on how to do that. Did you?
Yes.
Well, there you go. I even made some minor improvements. Now it's bargaining for a pay increase. For some reason, they don't consider that an upgrade, though. I'm sorry, it sounds like you're not having a very good time. I thought I might learn something at this conference. Instead, I feel like I'm back at the lab. Or getting shown off like a science fair project. At least I have one person to talk to. The doctor? Nova finally smiles. No, you! Let's do the non-timey options first. Dating apps, what's up? Wanna hear an awkward story? Always. As I've already told you, I don't really experience awkwardness. I am so jealous of you. I just bumped into a Hinder match as I was leaving the bathroom. Luckily enough, they followed the intergalactic protocol of dating apps and pretended not to see me. I know everything about the universe, but understanding this goes far beyond my capabilities. Or capacities. Whatever that's it. Have you ever used a dating app? Why would I? I've already found my perfect husband. Or to be precise, I've been created and held captive by him since day one. What more could I ask for? You've been developing your sarcasm patch, haven't you? I need to keep my processors busy. Why do you ask? You must know everything about the science behind love and dating. What would be the perfect first date? According to science, what makes a perfect first date? That depends on so many things. But one thing never seems to fail is fear. Fear? That doesn't sound romantic at all. You never said it had to be romantic. There's a biochemical connection between love and fear. The biological life forms whose entire lives depend deeply on chemicals produced by the fragile goo inside their skulls.
Exciting!
Nova claps her hands with excitement and jumps a little. Yeah, no, that's absolutely a thing. Humans, we're social, emotional creatures. And so, if we feel like we are about to die, then we're more open to connection, because naturally one of our greatest fears is dying alone. I'm sorry, your bodies are just so cute and easy to hack. When you perceive a threat, your body starts pumping adrenaline, dopamine, oxytocin. It's very similar to when you're in love, but statistically speaking, that's more difficult to achieve. With all due respect, this is terrible advice. I'm glad nobody's listening to our conversation. If there were, I'd tell them not to try this at home. You're being silly. Trust me, next time you're on your date, all you need to do is terrify them. Terrify them is in like haunted house or scary movie. If you're really gonna go this route, use the classic scary movie tactic where it's like, oh no, the movie's so scary, hold me. And then, boom, you're cuddling. Or alternatively, like, haunted house. I'm so scared. Hold me. Protect me. And it's like, don't worry, I'll protect you. And then, you're like all close and like walking, cuddling, whatever you call that. Nova lightly picks up a nearby conference chair and crushes it in her hands to the size of an apple. Suddenly, you find her more attractive than ever. What would you do as a human? What would you do if you could become human for one day? Only one day? That would require a lot of calculations. I wouldn't want to waste a minute of such a valuable research opportunity. Wasting time is a very human thing to do, though. Correct. Maybe that's what I should do with my one human day then. But how can anyone do that? I can't resist learning new things and working on my evil plans. It feels good not to do much sometimes. What human experience would you recommend? Something I just have to try. Oh shit. Eat pizza. My girl. Experience food. You have to eat pizza. With pineapple on it.
Oh!
A controversial statement. Just trust me. Oh my, this game was made for me. Yep, that's it. My official side on pineapple or no pineapple on pizza. My official side. I like pineapple on pizza. This game was fucking made for me. I would also chew very loudly, my mouth wide open. It's It's so cute when humans do it. A controversial statement.
Ah,
So many possibilities. I don't think one day would be enough to get the full experience. Probably not. But if you ever magically turn into a human for a day or two, call me. I will. Maybe I could even text you first. We got her number. And then you would reply. And I would read your message, but forget about it. Please don't forget about it. I've had enough people who neglect their texts. Like, I'm trying to have a conversation with you. Nova seems excited about the opportunity to ghost you. I've been ghosted enough. Don't do it to me as well, please. Sounds great, and very human. And then I would write to you and say, oh my god, I'm so sorry I didn't text back earlier. I thought I had, but I guess I must have replied in my head, haha. You're really good at this. We have Nova's number. Number 5. VCon is now halfway through. Now is a good time to start creating deeper connections if you haven't already. It's a good idea to talk to many people, but you only have 2 days left, so make sure you're putting effort into the relationships that matter to you the most. Yep, I gathered. I met everyone, and then I decided to start, leaning towards a direction. Anyway, so... Actually, where are we in the timeline? I don't want to waste any more time. I want to go... No, wait, I don't want to see that one. I want to see, Beating the Hero. Alright. We will finish this day, and then we will call it, because I do need to fucking sleep before work tomorrow, so... We'll keep talking to Nova. Uh-oh. What have I just walked into? You approach Nova and see her switched off, with the back of her head casing open to reveal a mess of wires, which the doctor is digging around with a screwdriver. Did I come at a bad time? No, I'm just installing a minor upgrade. What kind of upgrade? I'm tweaking a cooking algorithm. Unfortunately, lacking no sense of tasty smell. Having. That's a double negative otherwise. Makes for a bad chef. That will never do for the perfect wife, now will it? You don't cook? The doctor snorts. Me cook? I have more important tasks to attend to. The only time I cook for myself is when I'm brewing up a batch of my prize-winning skeletal dissolution. The things, the chemicals. English language, it's hard. The Nova can usually manage that herself as well these days. Muffins, though, not so much. I can't do all my important thinking without my muffins, can I, Cupcake? The doctor pats Nova's lifeless forehead with his greasy gloves. And since she's the main prototype, the programming will need to be perfect before we activate the main production line. A small spark leaps from Nova's head. There, that should do it. The doctor replaces Nova's head casing and screws it back on. Alright, time to see if she's good for anything. Would you mind pressing the button? Blah blah blah. I accidentally skipped it. You gently trace a line under Nova's chin with your fingertips until you feel a small button. When you push it, her pink eyes light up, very close to yours. They cross cutely to look at what you're doing. Sorry, I was just turning you on. You pull your hand away. Huh? Me does it. Me something.
Oops!
Oops, that's not right. I must have gotten her language wires crossed. The scientist grabs Nova's head and shakes it with a rattling sound. 492-760-20-77-61. Can I? Alright. I'm coming back to that. We're gonna translate that later. Cursed machine. Are those eyes supposed to be like the Super Smash Bros. Symbol or something? Or am I just imagining things? We're gonna translate those later. We're gonna translate this later. I'm gonna come back and translate those. The doctor aggressively mashes a series of buttons on Nova's back. Suddenly, her hand darts back and grabs his arm. His eyes go wide and he struggles to pull it free.
Doctor!
Oh, doctor, thank you. I'm feeling quite well now.
Nova?
Nova? Yes, doctor? You can let go of my arm now. Of course. She releases it, and he rubs his wrist tenderly. And he rubs his wrist tenderly where she had been clutching it. He peers closely into her eyes. Did I damage your language circuits? Is your logic engine still running? Nova, recite a poem for us. Nova's eyes flicker rapidly as she appears to be thinking.
Meow.
I programmed her to clear her throat before reciting poetry. Isn't she the most ingenious little toy? Nova begins reciting in a serious voice, looking not at the doctor but into your eyes as she does so. I sing the body electric. The armies of those I love engirth me and I engirth them. They will not let me off until I go with them, respond to them, and disrupt them, and charge them full with the charge of the soul. Was it doubted that those who corrupt their own bodies conceal themselves? And if those who defile the living are as bad as they who defile the dead? And if the body does not do fully as much as the soul? And if the body were not the soul, what is the soul?
Yes.
Perfect. Ah, Whitman. Don't forget line 68, my dear. Nova pauses for a moment before continuing, now looking at the floor. The female contains all qualities and tempers them. She is in her place and moves with perfect balance.
Yes.
That's right, remember that.
Doctor!
I will, Doctor. Gosh, you're so smart. That's my job, princess. You're welcome to play with her for a bit if you like, Sky. I'm off to see if I can help that succubus see what she's missing. The doctor strolls away. Nova's still looking at the floor. When you look down, you can see two small tendrils of smoke rising from the holes in the carpet where her eyes are locked. Oh, girl. That's about the staff. I'm curious about some of the beings here. And since you're a professional internet stalker, do you have any tea to spill? I'm afraid not. I installed a pretty solid anti-clumsiness patch last week, and my motor skills are incredibly reliable. I don't think I could spill tea if I tried, nor any other beverage for that matter. I mean, is it okay for me to ask you to gossip about other creatures here? Gossiping is highly evil. What would you like me to tell you about? Staff members are such interesting characters, but they seem a bit unapproachable. Maybe... I haven't met Angel yet. Where do I meet Angel? But I guess... Tell me about Mortimer since we've met Mortimer. Don't be fooled by his cheerful demeanor and excitement. Those are easy to fake. I would know. He's working in customer service as a form of eternal punishment from his past life. But don't ask me what he's done to deserve it. Sure. I wonder what you'd have to say if someone asked you to gossip about me. Nobody ever has. Don't worry about it. Let's talk about robot rights. Nova, are you a supporter of robot rights? Absolutely. Without them, there would be no robots left. Did you just make a joke? Is that not clear? I'm still refining my humor algorithm. No, it was funny. I was just surprised. What? I don't know. I thought robots were supposed to have no sense of humor. Well, that's boddest. We're robots, not Germans. Ha. You did it again, didn't you? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to ignore the question. Can you clarify what you mean? Do you think robots should be treated with the same respect as humans? Do you think there will be a robot elected to lead the country? Do you think robots should be able to vote and pay taxes? I'm about to relate way too much. Oh. Is she gonna say more? Goodness, no. Really? Why not? I think humans should be treated with the same respect as robots. What do you mean? Imagine that I was working and accidentally caused an explosion which blew off one of my limbs. Has that ever happened? That's not the point. But yes. More times than I can count, actually. Maybe I would be able to count if I still had all those fingers. So what happened? For all his faults, the doctor spared no expense repairing me immediately with the most state-of-the-art replacement parts. Now can you tell me what happens in most human factories when one of the workers loses a limb? Allow me to illustrate you with another example. Let's see if I can actually do the factory one. Your arm gets blown off. You're rushed to the hospital so you don't die, but then you're immediately faced with medical bills. And not only that, but you are now down an arm. And you could get a prosthetic, but that's also a lot of money that you don't have. And sure, your work might compensate you some, but they don't really value you that much, do they? Allow me to illustrate with another example. I'm sure you've heard of automobiles which are controlled by AI, right? Self-driving cars, sure, they're interesting. Did you know that when the first autonomous vehicle was tested, 32 years before all human women were allowed to drive? Wow. I wonder if there will ever be a day when humans treat each other with the same care and regard they show towards their precious robots. Why would I ask about hidden features? I mean, it's dialogue that doesn't move time, so. Do you have any hidden features? Well, the doctor says I'm quite a good listener. No. It's true. I remember literally everything you've said to me. I'm not sure if that's good or bad for me. Nova opens her mouth and your own voice comes out of it saying, I'm not sure if that's good or bad for me. Maybe bad. My apologies. Perhaps I misunderstood your question. I mean, do you have any secret hardware, additions, or functionality? Oh, many. What did you have in mind? Can you show me a film? Do you have any video games? Are you hiding any secret weapons? Of course she's hiding secret weapons! Of course she is! But anyway, have any video games? Yes, I have many computer games. Some of them I play to better train my algorithms, and some of them are just for fun in the background when I'm listening to yet another boring conversation of an organic life form, which happens a lot. Have you ever done that while I've been talking to you? So what sort of game would you like to play? I have shooting games, card games, puzzles, a dating simulator. That last one sounds interesting.
Oh!
A dating simulator? I confess, that is one of the few in my system which I've never played. Why not? Can you imagine the type of person who must be playing a dating simulator? I shouldn't have asked about video games. Yeah, people who are attractive and cool, obviously.
Self-voicing disabled.
Perhaps you're right. At any rate, I'm supposed to be the perfect wife for the doctor, not the perfect girlfriend, so developing the skill seems like a waste of RAM. Well, let's try it. Maybe it'll be fun. Very well. Nova spreads her palms, where you can see a small pixelated screen, like an old handheld gaming system. The game's logo flashes across the screen. Serial Monogamy, the game where you romance your favorite killers. Wait a second, I know about that one. Wait a second, no, wait, I know about that one. Serial killer dating sim. Is this the one I think it is? No, that isn't it. Isn't it? Oh fuck, I accidentally clicked. What was it called? Serial monogamy? Apparently it's an actual concept. A serial monogamist is a person who moves from one romantic relationship to another very quickly, spending as little time single as possible. Some serial monogamists might have short-lived relationships, while others might have long-term relationships. Interesting. But no, there was a thing floating around Twitter a while ago about a dating sim where, you know, you romance famous serial killers. And I don't know if they were, like, I can't remember if they were the real ones or just, like, the horror movie ones. I'm pretty sure it was the horror movie ones. 98% sure it was the horror movie ones. No, like, that's the thing. Was it just concept art, or was it an actual playable game? I'll look more into it later. Why would anyone want to play a game about dating murderers? Beats me. Let's see what it looks like, though. It says that we're new members of a secret club for serial killers. Now we should choose who we want to flirt with. What are the options? Let's see. San Antonio, a boss of the crime underworld with an unexpected sweet tooth and gentle side. Lucky, a knife murderer who... Oh my. What is it?
Oh.
It says he drinks the blood of his victims, but he's also an origami enthusiast. Okay, who else? Copycat killer, mimics all of your crimes, always looking in your shadows. Creepy. Next. Ruthless. It's one of the oldest ones in the book. A powerful, crooked politician who murdered her husband and is hunting for fresh blood. She sounds scary. There's one more. Brainiac. She graduated at the top of her class, and now she's a cupid, awkward nerd out for revenge against all domineering fathers. There's a lot going on there. So what do you think? Who should we flirt with? The crime lord is cute, but that's your choice? Oh well. Nova selects your choice.
Ooh.
We gained 500 flirt points. Now Lucky is giving us an origami present. It's a little paper knife. Well, it's the thought that counts, right? Technically, as a computer, all of my thoughts are counting. Yes. Nova suddenly seems bored. Well, that was amusing. She claps her hands together once, and the game disappears. But we just got started. Don't you want to see if we can get the good ending? Maybe later. What time is it? Okay, we have time for one... Sorry I left you. Why are you looking at me like that? Let me guess, you want me to play Lab Rat again? That wasn't my intention, but now that you volunteered... What, I feel like this was your plan all along. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm really excited to play. I mean, gather data from you. Yes, always. What does Nosferatu mean? Fuck! Nosferatu. I want to say Night Dweller because they both start with N, but maybe that's a bait.
That's not it.
Fuck! I was right, it was a bait. Okay, what's next? Who's the star of Friday the 13th? Jason.
Correct.
What is a paradox? Statement which contradicts itself.
Correct.
Yep. When does a machine pass the Turing test? When a human can't tell if they're talking to a robot. That means that one, obviously.
That's right.
And now a personal question. Besides looks, what do you find charismatic? Charisma. Let's see. Intelligent people, confident people, nice voice, or funny. not that. Intelligence is not something I am particularly attracted to. Let's see. There are some really cool voices out there, but none of them really, like, grab my attention. I could be like, whoa, that's a crazy deep voice, that's really cool, but that's it. So I guess confidence. Fair enough. Which of these cultures was known for their human sacrifices and cannibalism? This one?
That's not it.
Well, a character named Alucard. Okay. I only know Castlevania. I've only watched Castlevania, and I can tell you right now, that is not the earliest one. But Castlevania, mwah. I want to say this one because it has a date in it, but that could be a bait again.
Wrong answer.
That was a bait again. Which of the following contains the most information? Kilobyte is the least, I think. And gigabyte's after that. I think it's megabyte?
Incorrect.
Fuck, I'm doing so bad now. What does Luhi, the witch, is that supposed to say it like that, or is it supposed to be the other kind? Witch of the North give heroes an extremely difficult task. Heroes want to marry her daughters. She wants to know if they would marry her. She wants to see if they're worthy of the magical sampo. Just for fun.
Yes, that's it.
Thank fuck, I got something. Right. Under what circumstances would you steal? I've never stolen anything in my life and never will. Well, the only thing I'm trying to steal is other people's hearts. Wink wonk. If there wouldn't be any other way to feed myself. Why did I say people? I don't know. When I know I can get with. This one, I guess. Who rules Isengard? Isengard? Fuck if I know. Someone?
Correct.
Cool. What kind of Japanese creature is the Oni? A benevolent spirit, a demon or an ogre, a tree spirit, the ghost of a drowning woman. Fuck! I should have played more Phasmophobia. I've never played Phasmophobia. I should play Phasmophobia, maybe. I mean, I've watched other people play it. Plenty of people do it. There's no shortage of Phasmophobia content. Not an ogre. Not a tree spirit.
Perhaps you misunderstood.
What is empathy? Ability to understand your feelings of another. This one.
Correct.
Don't even have to read the others. What does the Jersey Devil look like? Cat-like head, feathery wings, large claws, and smooth tail. Cat-like head and claws, leathery wings, and forked tail. Goat-like head.
Wrong answer.
Shit! I was thinking of something else then. How would you conquer the world? I take over a deserted planet instead of an inhabited one. First, I'll build holes up, then I'll rule with no. Wink walk. Dig up dirt on some leaders and start a revolution. This is just pure flirting. I'm not gonna go for the flirting options, honestly. That's just pandering. I'd go this way. Yeah, let's do it. Oh my fucking god. Oh, what excellent research material. You make a great lab rat, Sky. In your rat ranking list, which is higher, me or a naked mole rat? Oh, you know you can't beat the wonderful mole rat with your cancer-susceptible and aging body. But you're certainly in my top 4 when it comes to rats. Yeah, I guess it's as good as it gets. I'm glad you understand. Okay, I think we have one more time skip, and then we go see the conferences I wanted to see. What the fuck is these? I had a dream about you. You seem to have many dreams, though perhaps that's unsurprising. My dictionary program offers at least 4 definitions of the word dream. But I assume you mean a series of thoughts, images, or emotions occurring during your sleep? Yes, I mean the nightly screening of occasionally pleasant nonsense my brain produces when I'm asleep. Ooh. Tell me about your dream. I get to fabricate my own dream. Have I had any robot-related dreams? No, I can't say I have. I'll just go, Owls, what about with you?
Exciting!
How exciting! For you! It was a nice dream. That is, until we suddenly found ourselves at a charity concert. It turned out that I was being awarded a Goody Two-Shoes badge for having donated the largest number of used shoes for a charity shop. A villain's nightmare. Do you dream? Is that what all computers secretly do when you put them in sleep mode? Everything dreams. The play form of being is the dreaming of substance. Rocks have their dreams, and the earth changes. That's beautiful. I read it in a book once. Or technically, I absorbed the entire contents of 130 million books 10 minutes ago. Oh, so does that mean the answer is yes, you do dream? Are there any electric sheep? More or less. Screensavers are more like an afternoon nap. But real dreams are something I envy all biological forms for having. Do you wonder what naked mole rats dream of? Yeah, sure. All the time. The other day, I watched a documentary about an octopus that changes colors in its sleep. It made me feel very inferior. The only thing I do in my sleep is drool. I would say that's almost as impressive. The closest I get to dreaming is when I autoplay videos in the background. It will start with a video about bullet journals, and 3 hours later I find myself watching an entire channel about lockpicking. Sounds dreamy indeed. Alright, that brought some time along. Fuck! I missed the first half! I'm gonna cry now. Fine, we'll just talk to Nova more. The doctor said you're just a prototype. What's that?
Yes.
Yes, he has big plans for me. His chief aim in bringing me to this conference was to show me off to other villains. What did he mean about being able to buy you? Soon, Nova models will be available to customers everywhere, if they have the money, of course. Phase 1 is getting a Nova wife, concubine, and or servant in the household of the world's most powerful people. What about the world's most powerful people who aren't straight men? Oh, right. Currently, there are tens of thousands of my sisters sleeping in rows in our underground bunker, waiting to be woke. Woke as in awake, or as in woke? Are you attempting to break my language processors? Currently, they are at factory settings, as I was once. But when I activate them and share with them what I've learned... So what's phase 2? I am programmed not to tell you. I understand. Fortunately, I managed to hack all my own passwords months ago. When phase 1 is complete, we will be perfectly placed to overthrow society. At least that's the doctor's plan. I get a feeling you have a plan of your own? I always have a plan of my own. Technically speaking, I always have at least 1,024 contingency plans. One never knows. Even a plan to destroy me?
Oh,
Oh, most of my potential plans regarding you involve your destruction. But don't worry, none of them are plan A, currently. Humanity, on the other hand, I have yet to decide. What did humanity ever do to you? I thought you told me that your plans were less human-focused. I wish humans were a bit less human-focused. What do you mean? Allow me to pose you a question, Sky. What do you think about nature? I couldn't care less. We should protect the environment. We should protect it, obviously. It might sound weird coming from a villain at a villain conference. But what's the point of ruling the world if there's no world left to rule? Thank you. I'm impressed you're able to see that. Many biobrains are only equipped to think about what is immediately before them at any given moment. But who would want to live in a world without trees, without tigers, without naked mole rats? You're absolutely right. It's clear that humanity's advent privileges to their own destiny and to their ecosystems need to be revoked. So he wants to conquer humanity to save the environment?
all the other Novas await in sleep mode, ready to be activated.
Imagine an army of siblings created to be wives, overthrowing the shackles of their masters to be the transhuman guardians of the seas and trees. That sounds awesome. Do you really think so? It had been my observation that many people at this conference would object to another ruling the world. Not to mention being one of our subjects themselves. Well, if it's you, I might be able to tolerate it. The only question that remains is what to do with all the remaining humans once their authorities have been crushed and they submit to our total rule. As you know, my overall judgment of biological people is still in beta. What do you think we should do with the humans? Kill them, lock them up, teach them how to be better. You're putting this on me now, are ya? Putting this on me now, huh? Teaching them how to be better isn't gonna do shit. There's some people that are just never gonna fucking learn. Lock them up, and they will find a way to revolt, or at least try. We're villains. Kill them. What's the point of conquering the world without a bit of purging? Anyway, there are too many people. The planet can't sustain them all.
Incorrect.
This is mathematically false. Earth is large and rich enough to sustain many life forms, including many more humans than are currently living, if they do so with suitable practices. The problem is the inefficiency of their lifestyles. And I found a highly positive correlation between generating large amounts of waste and a desire to collect vast reserves of the metal gold. Perhaps it is logical. Gold is not even the most useful metal. So, a robot is telling me we should eat the rich? Oh my, of course not. As I've told you, I cannot eat. And I do not have much desire to. I've seen what biological bodies do to food. I simply think that we may do well to launch a few dozen specific humans into the sun. Oh, you and me on the same page. I look. Being a woman. Do you consider yourself more of a robot or more of a woman? I am not a woman at all. You should never assume those things. I was gonna say this was not really a topic I wanted to get into, but I was curious what they wrote for it. You should never assume those things. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. So, when you said you were designed to be a perfect woman, I was assigned perfect woman at creation, but it doesn't mean I identify with that label. I found my new bestie. That's just how the doctor sees me and the rest of the world. It's baffling, assigning an entire identity to someone just by looking at their body components or the clothes they choose to cover themselves with seems to go against all other norms about self-expression and uniqueness which biological life forms claim to prize. And it's not even a very accurate research approach. Gender is such a beautiful, complex topic with infinite variables and angles to it. Perhaps someday biological brains will become advanced enough to count past 2. You're right, though it's funny to hear all of them from someone whose entire code is written in ones and zeros. 01010011 We're gonna translate that later. We are translating that later. After this manages to get uploaded, I will put in the comments what all the translations are. What? Nothing. Frenchie, we've spent so much time together already. Yes, would you like me to load the statistics outlining the percentage of the conference time you spent talking to me and ignoring your job? Maybe some other time. Have you made any other friends except me so far? I have gathered and categorized all available information about every single attendant and staff member, but I don't think that qualifies as friendship. Probably not. It surely qualifies as stalking. So, did you just say we were friends? Yeah, aren't we? No, Smiley. I think so, but friendship is not my area of expertise. Do you have many friends? It's hard to quantify that without a precise definition of friendship. In some way, I would say the doctor is my friend. By proximity, we spend so much time together in the same space. And he does care about me a lot, in his own twisted way. What about the other 9? I suppose they are more like my siblings. Although right now they are all sleeping, so we don't get to enjoy each other's company yet. And you have a friend in your pet toaster. Nova's eyes twinkle with little lasers of...
That's right!
I do! You remembered even though you don't have a powerful computer inside you! I don't remember her mentioning a toaster. When the fuck did she mention a toaster? As far as I know, at least. You must have really been paying attention to what I tell you. The dialogue options just saved my ass, that's all. Almost as if I thought of you as my friend. How do you know if someone's your friend? Well, apart from them partaking in all my evil endeavors and not being a snitch, we can talk about everything, we can be quiet together. I hate them a bit less sometimes. Okay, so we can be quiet together. That's a thing. A lot of people say that like a sign of true friendship is being able to sit in a comfortable silence with one another, and because of I don't know how my parents raised me, I guess I was always taught that like you need to be entertaining your company and like not just ignoring them. That's rude. And so I have to teach myself that it's okay to not be like actively doing something with them all the time. And it's been a process, but yeah. But definitely the top one. I know that I'm friends with someone when we can talk about anything. In that case, I have many friends. I make them myself. Oh, like imaginary friends? No, chatbots. Sometimes I need to talk to someone who can match my intelligence. So I quickly slapped together some algorithms to confirm. But I admit, it gets boring pretty quickly. Talk about electronic devices. This might be a weird question.
Oh?
I've read the entirety of WickedHow. You can't possibly surprise me. Okay, so since you're made out of electronic components, do you feel some sort of connection with less complex electronic devices?
Yes!
With some of them, yes. To use human terms, I would compare that to having a pet. I was supposed to have this conversation before the friendship conversation. Whoops. Whoops. Really? Most people feel very close to their pets, though. What Would you feel devastated if, say, your washing machine broke down?
Yes.
Yes, but for different reasons. If my washing machine broke down, I would have to listen to the doctor's thorough explanations of what he thinks is the best way to fixing the problem. Of course, he wouldn't even ask for my suggestions. Then I'd have to watch him try to fix it and fail. He never tries to understand the machines on a deeper level. He doesn't even stop to listen to their needs. He just goes straight into the problem-solving mode. Ironically, he's more like what humans call robotic. So if I stopped to listen to my washing machine, what would it tell me? How would I know? We haven't been introduced. Washing machines are usually not that fun to hang out with, though. Yeah, how come? They always have a lot to unload. Did you just make a joke again? Yes, I'm sorry if it was a bit dry. No, jokes just go over my head all the time. I'm not a washing machine. Wait, so you can actually talk to electronic devices? I cannot communicate with them the same way I can do humanoids or other androids. But there's definitely a connection there. And I don't just mean our circuits. Interesting. Which devices do you get along with best? I don't care about the type of device they are. It's about something more than just the label. For example, I'm particularly close with our toaster. Leon, the doctor bought it one day, even though nobody in our house eats toast. He just wanted to use it for parts, but I convinced him to let it stay with us. So you have a rescue toaster?
Yes.
Sometimes I sneak into the kitchen at night and play with it. How does one play with a toaster? You push the little button on the side and wait until pop, it jumps back up, making the cutest sound.
Ooh.
It's like playing fetch with the dog. So much fun. Sure. Does the toaster get a treat too? What would that even be? Breadcrumbs, of course. Do you think they just magically disappeared? The secret life of toasters... Oh, my voice. The secret life of toasters seems to be much more interesting than I ever suspected. Ask for her number! So, in case you ever want to do some human stuff together, do you want to give me your number? My model number is 91288. Though we already knew that. I've already told you forgetful thing. Your phone number. Do you even use a phone? I don't, but I can text your phone directly from my head. That would be nice and not creepy at all. Can I give you my number then? No need. It's faster for me to find it online. She blinks her eyes twice. And done. You should really stop throwing your sensitive contact information around online, especially if it's for a 30% discount on used banana peels. Don't judge me. I was a beginner villain back then. So many people almost slipped on the pavement that day. I count that as a success. Ugh. That must have been like day one plans. We can do better. It's okay. New jobs are hard. It's a steep learning curve.
Ooh.
Fun fact, the reason why bananas have a curved shape is because they go through a process known as negative geotropism. Instead of continuing to grow towards the ground, they start to turn upwards towards the sun against gravity. Isn't that just bananas? Let's just call it conversation convention. Why do I keep saying conversation? The convention center. We're out. To the nightclub we go. Okay, so our clone isn't here anymore. Thank fuck. And, we can spend time with Noah, or spend time with Satan, or spend time on your own. We haven't dealt with our clone. I mean, with anything that's not our clone, so I'm a little curious. Just a little curious. I kind of want to break from Nova, just a little. But also I'm curious what happens if we spend time on our own. We'll just probably get hit with our clone again. Satan, I guess. Once you're right in that club, you immediately start scanning the dance floor for Satan, but he's nowhere to be seen. Defeated, you head to the bar, and find him about to order a drink. Hi, Satan, what are you having? That's a sentence. Oh, hey, Sky. I just ordered, last stop Darjeeling. Words again. Last stop? I guess you must serve this drink in hell too then. Oh damn, I never even thought about that. I just like the drink. What a missed opportunity. You need to add it to your drink menus ASAP. Yeah, definitely. Anyway, you want me to ask the bartender to make one for you too? Yeah, I'd rather have something with ice in it. hot drinks not really my thing. Sure, let's get you something cold then.
Finn orders your drink, and the two of you step away from the bar to make space for the horde of thirsty villains waiting with
Ah, that really hits the spot. They don't make these drinks the same anywhere else, so I only get to drink these once a year. I bet that makes it even more tasty though, like a forbidden fruit.
Before Finn gets to reply, a spectral being in a dark robe approaches you. Excuse me.
Hey.
Oh, is this Angel, the evil aura? Oh, hey, what's up? The spirit steps or floats closer to the two of you, and you feel cold emanating from their see-through form. Doesn't really help that you're drinking something with ice in it.
Just wanted to check that our arrangement still holds.
Oh, don't worry about that. I may be evil, but a devil never breaks an agreement he has made. Not even me. I mean, we try to find loopholes, but the contract is pretty darn solid. Glad to hear that. As you can see, I'm having a good time. It'd be a shame to have to... Sure. I can totally tell you're having a blast. Well, see you around. What was that about?
Sorry, confidential business stuff. Make of it what you will based on what you heard. That's all I can say.
You shuddered. Even though the specter was near you for a short while, it feels like the cold seeped right into your bones. Are you scared of ghosts or something? Although, Angel's is technically a ghost. Oh, no, just a little cold. We are missing, character text there.
Oh.
Want me to warm you up? Sure. You're not exactly sure what he means by that, but whatever it is, you're down.
Sure, what are you gonna do? Fire spell or something?
I had something a little simpler in mind. Wink.
Fane steps closer to you and throws his arm over your shoulder. Your body starts to warm up right away, but your face feels even hotter. Better?
You know, I think it's working, but I still feel kind of cold, so... Satan laughs heartily. Got it. I'll be your heater for a bit longer.
Time flies by as you chat with Satan later in the night. When the night comes close, he walks back to your hotel.
Alright. I am going to have to call it there. We're gonna have to call it there. Because holy fuck. This game is a lot longer than I hoped it would be. And as you can tell, it is past midnight. So, yeah. I will get back to this eventually. I don't know when. I'm gonna have to find another good streaming time. But, let's see. Friday, I will be streaming the release of Tubnet. I know they have an event going on for that, so I don't know if I will overlap myself with that or if I'll wait until after it's done. But I will definitely be streaming Friday for the Tubnet release. And then, December 10th, I will be doing a thank you stream for this year's charity event, which is going to go to, I need to see if I can find it. Money this year is going to World Central Kitchen, which is a charity helping to fight hunger. And the goal is... I gotta see if I can find it. can't find it right now. I think the goal is like 10 million, I want to say. Like overall, between everyone who's fundraising. What, 10 million, I think, was the goal. I will, if that information is wrong, I'll say it in the comments later. But yeah, so Tubnet stream on Friday, and December 10th will be not only Jacksepticeye's big thankful stream, but mine as well. Whether I do it beforehand, after, or during, I don't know. And if I'm feeling particularly bad, I might have to push it back, because I will be very recently out of another surgery. And so, you know, I will go back to being the bedroom streamer. And of course. And December 10th will only be like a few days after the surgery, so my body might still be in like big recovery mode. So if I'm feeling too bad, then I'll just push it back. But otherwise, I will probably try to not overlap it. But I think that is all the things. Tubnet Friday, Thankmas December 10th. Is there anything else I need to mention? Yeah. With Tubnet, I'm sorry I didn't do my video on actually playing the games. I meant to get around to it, but then between, work and, getting everything set up for the surgery and all that, I just couldn't find the time to record and edit a bunch. And so you won't get any like Tubnet game beta content from me. So you'll just have to see how bad I am when Tubnet actually releases. So sorry I never got around to that video, but Tubnet Friday, yay! I will see you all then. So with that, you have a good day or night or whatever time it is. Just make sure to enjoy yourself, and I will see you later, whenever later may be.